Isabella grape plant, agroplants.org. Uh, this is a vine like every other vine, but a little bit different. Um, it can grow in a variety of climate, from the temperate to the desert, subtropical, Mediterranean climate. The leaves edible, and also, of course, the fruits. Um, the flowers, I don't really need it like a grape, so I don't really tell you about all the information. But about the fruit, this is the important part. The color of the fruits are purple, but uh, unfortunately, they are not ripened in the same moment. Mostly, it takes time. A lot of start to be rotten when other is green on the same stems. So there is few options, or you harvest it when it's not fully ready. It's a little bit, so you have from very sweet to very sour on the same spot. So how you can prevent it, I will do it in another video, all the information about the fruits. Okay, so what do you need to give this trellising? It's very important to give it something to climb on. All except this, you should cut it in a position that it's easy to harvest. This is very important. Harvesting, it's everything in this. There is no point to grow it if you don't contain it. You can let it really grow along to make maybe a summer shade area. This is great for shade because it's grow very fast. It's very aggressive plant, so it viciously can kill a lot of other plant next to it. So be aware that it can be a huge problem. Okay, so accept this. The size, it's what you choose, but it can arrive to 20 meters above, so it's mean like 65 feet. It's a crazy running plant. It's a fast growing. It's average to big amount of water. It will be great. Although it's a drought tolerant, full sun will be the best, but you also can grow it in almost full shade. It will bear less fruits, but it's irrelevant here so much. Full sun will be the best for the quality of the fruits. I have two locations for this plant. One, it's totally in the shade, there isn't light, and you have fruits because the other part also it's in the sun, so you have enough for everyone. It's blooming in the spring, and you have fruit from the summer until the autumn, and very early in the beginning of the winter even. Um, I would recommend that the first, let's say, 2 years, on the first year, because sometimes it's even bloom in the first year, you should cut all the flowers. There is no point in the flowers, let it establish a little bit. Major pests for the fruits, there is so much, but this this grapevine, it's much more stronger than the other, and there is for everyone. I don't use chemical or something. I enjoy from most of the fruit. Some of them are get eaten by birds, by a lot of little insects that eat it. I don't really mind what eat it as long as I have enough. You can make from this, of course, wine. It's very strong. It's so you need to know that the ventilation and the wine. It's another case and another story. Just try it. You see that there is a lot of alcohol. It's very bubbly from the inside. You can eat it raw, of course. Cakes, you can make from the material cakes. There is a problem that there is seed inside, of course, I forgot to tell it. So when you do something, some people really picky about the seed, so they don't really like it. And of course, you can make from this juice. For the juice, you can harvest it even half, that it will be purple with green. It's becomes so sweet, it's okay, don't worry. It takes 2 to 3 years in order to get the fruit, and the leaves are edible. So I said that the leaves are edible. The best time to harvest them, it will be in the beginning of the season when it starts to grow. Of course, after the plant established, don't do it in the first year, of course, let it a little bit grow. And also in the summer. Rarely, if it's continue to grow in the autumn, that here every few years we have a hot autumn, it starts a lot of new leaves, so you can also use it in the autumn. The best leaves are young and fully grown, because then you can make from these vine leaves, stuffed leaves, or cook it in a rice or whatever. So this is very nice. Um, about how to start from cuttings, this is the easiest way and the recommended way to start, or just to buy a plant. There is another video that for this you can check, although it's regular grapevine and not Isabella grapevine, it will be the same. It's even easier to do it. And that's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and do a like, of course.